issues of rape and gender-based.
It is extraordinary that all of a sudden, from receiving 2,000 refugees a day, the numbers drop to close to zero, to have 5 or 9 a day. Something is happening there. We hear the sounds of fighting very close on the other side.
Anything that can be done about it? Or are they just being caught up in fighting?
We are talking to everybody on the ground, and what we are adding our voice to say there is something going on there. And if people are not crossing, then we want to make sure that the principle of respect of asylum is respected.
Director General is taking part, as many international.
The movement of refugees across the border is obviously a direct impact of the increased level of insecurity inside Syria, and in particular in areas of conflict, where we're increasingly seeing civilians, entire villages actually, leaving, departing, telling us that they found themselves with no other option than to head towards the border. Most of the refugees who've crossed, they have already been displaced at least once, twice, or 3 times. We are at a point where the needs outnumber by far the actual resources we have available to respond to these needs. So with the increased numbers, at this point we are at a point with the humanitarian organizations where we're basically almost on a daily basis we have to do this prioritization or decision as to where to allocate the resources. And I have to tell you, it's really a heartbreaking process.
A new framework from the United Development Goals that suddenly...
Because the longer the crisis goes without a political solution, the bigger the consequences are in terms of humanitarian impact. The fact that we're talking today about 38%, almost 40% of the Syrian population being affected. And if you follow this number over the last 24 months, even just the 12 more months, last month, or even just this January, this is rapidly deteriorating.